Sorry, guys. I muted. I didn't realize that. Thank you, Kevin. Alright, so as I was saying, we did just earlier have a tornado apparently on the ground near Hobbs, New Mexico. Alright, this was warned. This was warned just a few minutes prior to when it went to the observed tag, and that was pretty much right as it went through Hobbs. And now, it's not even tornado warned. It was literally on the ground as of just about 5 minutes ago, and now it's not even warned. So, a little weird to see that. You know, the radar coverage out here is pretty bad. I think a lot of this is contaminated, but we did have earlier better radar coverage with some apparent velocity, apparent rotation of velocities. We actually can kind of see this here, but very contaminated once again. Alright, so as of right now, this is just a regular supercell warned for ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Still gotta watch it though for a potential, recycling phase here and maybe see another tornado drop down. I doubt it though. And then we also do have our cell here near Lovington, which also does seem to be trying to rotate here. Quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts with that. Also has a tornado possible tag. And then this storm, which I've been watching for a few minutes now, it does look like it does have the potential to produce a tornado. This is warned for half-dollar size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Has a tornado possible tag. It's east of Loving, New Mexico. We already do have some rotation starting to pop up there. This is a strong supercell, just started to, get its act together, and I think our chasers are actually bailing on our Hobbs storm, moving over to this one, and that's exactly what I do. Also, not to mention, we do have a hail spike, I think, on radar here on this storm, which currently the northern part of it is warned. Alright, but I think we have a hail spike coming from the southern part of it, so this is also another cell that we definitely need to keep a close eye on. But yeah, a lot of big hailers here, and I mean, this is pretty much the National Weather Service got that tornado watch spot on, because we've been seeing very large hail and a couple of tornadoes. So that's pretty much exactly what the National Weather Service had as for those possible hazard types. All right, so I'm going to make a thumbnail here. All right. We have inflow going southwest, so that cell would be my go-to. Yeah, I think that this one is pretty much what everyone has their eyes on. You can see that, we have a open flow here of inflow winds coming from the south. That's going to be kind of feeding into the system here, and that's what's actually shaping this little hook echo that could be trying to form here. Alright, we could start to see some RFD on the backside, start to kind of, shape this cell. And I think that once this gains a little bit more strength, then we could actually see this get tornado warned, as long as we get the rotation. Because rotation, not too impressive at the moment, but just saying that if it gets a little bit more stronger, that's we're going to have to start considering tornado warning this, alright? So you can start to see it wrapping up a little bit in there. Alright, so this is really the storm that we got to keep all of our eyes on. Alright, I'm going to fix up our stream, so I'm going to be right back. I'll do this as fast as possible, but I will be with you as soon as possible. Alrighty, we are back. I apologize for that little break. Alright, but we are back to covering severe weather. So our Hobbs storm, as I was gone, has fallen apart a lot. Alright, near Higginbottom, this is pretty much where our cell is located at this point, and you can see its hail core has noticeably gotten weaker, and you can see that obviously contaminated here, but I mean, the whole presentation of the storm just looks a lot less impressive here. I doubt that we even have any hail falling anymore here, but it just looks like a heavy thunder shower at this point. Still definitely could warrant a severe warning. Alright, so, just keep your eyes on this, but near Denver City, impacts are going to be much less than earlier expected, so this storm seems to be on the weakening trend. Now, down here near our Loving storm, this has really gotten its act together, and this is looking very concerning now. Alright, this has a hail core of over 75 dBz values here. This is a massive supercell here. This is a monster. Alright, there could be very large hail inside of the system. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this we need to keep our eyes on. And this is going to be moving north here towards Highway 62. Alright, if you know anybody that's to the east of Carlsbad, New Mexico, please give them a call, give them a text, make sure they're aware of the situation right now. But you can see in the past scan, we do just now get a hail spike, and this is a pretty large hail spike, so very concerning, looks with this system here, or I keep saying system, or cell here. Alright, but like Kevin said earlier, we have a lot of inflow feeding into the system, and then once we see that RFD kick in, we're going to start to see that shape possible hook echo, and if that happens, then that's when we have to talk about the possible tornado threat with this supercell. Alright, but this is a absolutely massive storm here, and I think all of our chasers are bailing on our Hobbs storm and going down to this one. So we have 3 storms we need to keep our close eye on, but we're not going to ignore our storm here in southern Texas. Alright, look at this. We have a considerable thunderstorm here. This is warned for golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts near Iran. I don't know. I think it's Iran, but it might be Iran. I don't even know, but it's spelled a little weird here. Alright, but yeah, this is going to be tracking pretty much due north. Very odd movement with this, but this is, it's pretty far away from the radar site, so, it's going to be interesting to see, what kind of radar coverage we get. I don't know. It's a very weird looking supercell, that's all I'm going to say. But this is definitely going to be producing large hail as it moves to the north here, towards Interstate 10 there. Alright, but yeah, this storm near Carlsbad really is looking concerning. Loving cells your target? Yeah, I think that this is the one that everyone should be watching right now. Definitely. Alright, our storms here in the Texas Panhandle, I think these are mainly going to be non-severe. Alright, still some, possibly gusty winds, some heavy rain, definitely flash flooding out here, but also some lightning. Alright, but I think that these are going to be, for the most part, non-severe, maybe 1 or 2 severe warnings, but it's really these cells back in New Mexico, those are going to be the ones that we need to watch. By the way, Oklahoma City just got hammered by a line of storms. Look at this. We actually have, a pretty nasty line moving through right now as we speak, through Oklahoma City, Moore, Norman, pretty much the whole metroplex here. Alright, but near Slaughterville and Purcell, we could have some relatively strong winds along this line, so I just keep an eye on that. They may end up warning this, but it doesn't look too impressive as of right now. Just a lot of really intense heavy rainfall going all the way up into southern Kansas. Alright, so that's another thing to keep an eye on, but we should definitely keep our focus on our Carlsbad storm, and look at that, they just increased the hail with this to golf ball size hail, so this is now a considerable severe thunderstorm, alright, for Loving, or our, I guess you could say our cell east of Loving. This still has a tornado possible tag, but alright, that's a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Alright, this is for east central Eddy and southwestern Lea counties. Moving northeast at 30 miles per hour, golf ball size and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Get in a room and away from get in a home and away from windows immediately. What's up, Jack? You cannot chat on your main for some reason. Seals is using alt. Alright. Sounds good. Well, I'm glad to see you. But yeah, this is a very concerning storm, to say the least. And I really do think, I'm very concerned that this is going to end up being a tornado producer. It's just, gotta watch out to see if we're going to get our RFD to kick in. And if that does happen, then, unfortunately, this could be a worst case scenario for at least today. But yeah, right. See, once again, the radar coverage out here it's very bad, but you know, we're trying our best out here. I'm just sharing this to X so people are aware of the ongoing situation, because, you know, I want to stress this enough as possible. I really do think that this is going to end up being a possible tornado producer down the line. Let me know if you guys can hear anything in the background. Alright, the washing machine's going right now, so I apologize if any of you guys can hear that, but just let me know. Alrighty. So, still looks like we got some very large hail, pretty much sitting right around 70 dBZs. I don't see our hail spike anymore, but, I mean, this is still looking like an equally as large storm. But I think the National Weather Service here is going to let that, Hobbs storm, severe thunderstorm warning kind of just, you know, expire here, as this moves out of the warning box. Still looks like a pretty strong cell near here near Lovington. Alright, and we'll also have to watch for a possible tornado threat with that. You can see we have a little bit of weak rotation starting to set up there. Oh wow, okay, so rotation has actually going pretty good here on our Loving storm, so this is actually looking pretty concerning at this point. Alright. So yeah, no clear correlation coefficient drop here, but we'll watch it just in case. And then obviously we'll see if they issue a tornado warning for this. I think a tornado warning is definitely possible at this point. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I honestly think this is definitely strong rotation. So, yeah, just watch out. I don't know why my pen is being laggy. It's never like this. How do I change the size of this? Oh, there we go. Do I want a bigger size? No, I want smaller. Alrighty. What's up, Severe Storm Filmer? You can see a lowering. It's a big lowering. Oh gosh. Big Bull tornado might be down. Alright, let's look at Big Bull. Is that New Mexico? Very interesting looking. That's imminent to drop. Skibby got Riz Daddy's in my house. What's it? We might have had a brief tornado of the Yukon. Big bull funnel might have had ground circulation. Alright. How bad will Monday be for Dallas? Because Dallas had some PDS tornado soundings. Yeah, I think Dallas really needs to be on the lookout, especially for Monday. So, all you gotta do is just stay weather aware. Just keep looking at the weather. I'll be doing live streams as much as possible, so make sure you're subscribed to be able to, turn notifications and tune into this live stream. Alright, but watch Ryan Hall, y'all. Just, stay ahead of the weather. Obviously, we don't know how bad it's going to be quite yet, but pretty much by tomorrow, we'll have a good idea of exactly how strong it's going to be. Alright, but it's looking pretty concerning as of right now, so all you gotta do is just stay weather aware. What's up, Ethan? You're at work? Alright. That doesn't look like that strong rotation. Where? If you're talking about our loving storm, then I don't know what you mean, because I think that this is pretty strong. This one? Is this the one you were talking about with the tornado on? Because I know Connor Croft is right here. So, yeah. But, I mean, all I can say is that a tornado honestly seems imminent if we already have possible ground circulation or just a really big lowering here. Yeah, it is decent rotation. I mean, it's not, like, crazy, but it is something. See, it's just so hard to tell if we're going to get a CC drop with this. That's the problem. If anybody's wondering why Davis isn't live, he hasn't been responding to any of my messages, so I think he's busy for the day. He probably told me why he's busy, I just couldn't remember, so that's why he's not going live. I promise you guys, if he could, he would definitely be going live. You guys know that already. But yeah. Alright, still golf ball size hail and 60 mile per hour winds with that. Lovington storm still quarter size hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts with the tornado possible tag. Let's see if we're going to get any rotation with this, because we do have some, and this looks like it could definitely wrap up pretty quickly, so I'd also watch this. And this has been trying to rotate, you can see, pretty decently. It's just now starting to get its act together, so we'll watch it. But right here it got decently strong, so just got to keep our eyes on that. But this loving storm is definitely the one to watch. He's not home at the moment? Yeah. It is worthy of a warning if we weren't so far away from the storm. Yeah, I think definitely if this was closer to the radar site, we'd get much better imagery here. It's broad rotation like your hairline. Models were showing a huge windstorm in the Great Lakes for Election Day. Where's their dry line? I don't know if we have a dry line with this. We can check satellite and see. We'll do that. I have not been looking too closely at the forecast for this just because I've been very busy. Yeah, so I don't think we have a dry line at the moment. Let's see here. Yeah, there's no dry line right now. But you can see just an absolute explosion here of supercells. Just popping off right now. Is Big Bull a town name, or is it just like a bowling alley? Because there's a bowling alley called Big Bull in New Mexico, which makes a little sense, but let me see if my alert sounds are working. Yeah, it's working. Everything is working. Okay. Alrighty. It really looks like for this, for our loving storm, now is the time to do something, and Just radar coverage keeps getting worse and worse as this moves farther away from the Midland radar, but this is moving, thankfully, closer to the Lubbock radar, so then we can switch, but, I believe this is still closest to the Midland radar. It just, New Mexico radar coverage is always bad. They only have, like, 3 radar sites in the whole entire state. I mean, it's not a large state, you could say, but, I mean, it's decent radar coverage, but there's a lot of areas, that are far away from every radar site. Have you been to Cedar A Point? What? Cedar Point? I don't believe so. I don't know where that's at. You're going live at 8? Alright. See, I don't know if we're going to have any action at 8. Honestly, if you could go live now, that's what I would do. Because I think by 8, things are going to start to wrap up. So our cell in southern Texas is now gone, which kind of makes a little bit more sense because it honestly didn't look too crazy. It's this one here. Oh, wow. Okay, this just got torn apart by something. I don't know if we have any upper elevations here, any mountains, but just before this crosses I-10, thankfully, this weakened out completely. So now it's just a little rain shower. Not even any lightning activity with that. So that's great to see. And then our Hobbs storm is about to expire here with just a little bit of rainfall out there near Denver City. Oh, and then we just got a little bit more of a strengthening with that. So keep an eye on that. But that's now exiting the warning area. And then this warning polygon will expire in a minute. You're at work? Oh, I forgot about that, Sam. I can't believe I forgot. Yeah, this event it's not like that bad. I mean, it's something, but it's not like insane severe weather outbreak. I mean, it's an outbreak for sure. It's nothing crazy. You're talking about tomorrow and Monday? What? Everyone hit the like button. Let's get this stream to 10 likes. Let's get my channel to 910 subscribers. Bro, Kevin and Sam, stop fighting, please. Just, like... Alright, so that Denver City and Hobbs cell here is now not severe warned anymore. So we're going to stay live here just for a couple more minutes. Well, not really a couple more minutes, but just, you know, just to wait and see what this Loving storm does and what the Lovington storm does. But if we don't see anything else other than that, then we'll probably end up ending the stream. But that doesn't mean we're ending it right now. We still have to watch these 2 cells. Do you have Twitter? I do. Sam or Kevin, can you put the link to my Twitter account in the chat? But yeah, I am pretty active on Twitter. It's not a fight. Okay. Just a friendly argument. As long as nothing gets personal, then I'm fine with it, but... Alright, so this storm is getting close to crossing Highway 62, so we'll have to watch it. This is actually going to go pretty close to Hobbs, so if you happen to get any rain just like on the northwest side of Hobbs, then you got another storm possibly coming up to you. Alright, but this is now starting to form a hook echo. But rotation doesn't look as intense, still gotta watch it though. Fighting is crazy. That might drop. Yeah, I think it's possible. Still probably has a little bit of a lowering here. Still got a nice hook echo. But yeah, looks like all of our storm chasers have met up on the same road. Let's see. I feel like on radar scope you can't even like zoom in this much to see every road, but on radar Omega you can. My position on which app is better. Honestly, I think for covering severe weather it's radar scope, but radar Omega, but for like storm chasing it's probably radar scope. Connor's got a beauty of this. Alright, I'll pull that up. Not on stream, but I needed to go see that. I think Freddy's on this storm as well. Where's Connor? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's beautiful structure there. That is a nasty lowering. That actually does look like it could drop any second. I don't know why they haven't warned this, honestly. What are they doing? They gotta warn this. I mean, I guess it's not horrible that they haven't warned this, because this is very rural, country here. But still, I mean, slap this a warning, honestly. I mean, that's really close, that lowering there. That could be a shelf, definitely, on the right-hand side. Yeah, that is a heck of a mezzo. Say that much. Alright, but I'll keep an eye on that. But we'll get confirmation if that drops by stream. National Weather Service didn't warn the tornado Reed saw. They're sleeping on the job today big time. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know that they didn't warn that one. Wow. The reason why Hobbs got warned was... Oh, okay, so they warned the Hobbs one after it touched down. So it was lifted by the time they warned it. Wow. Okay, so they pulled a what was it? I want to say Texarkana, but it wasn't Texarkana. I don't think so. I have to go back to Texas to figure this out. Hold on, where was it? It was right here. Maybe it was Texarkana, but there was a tornado that impacted this area in that in the spring, in that kind of stretch of very active severe weather, and they put it as a tornado emergency after it lifted. So they kind of pulled something like that. Okay, Chris Hall. Okay, this is on the ground. Hold on. Yep. Oh wait, no, that's half an hour ago. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so Kevin, Chris Hall just tweeted on X a video of the tornado. It was a skinny rope. But yeah, that was definitely on the ground. So yeah, they are sleeping on that job today. They didn't even warn that as it was on the ground, and they're not warning this one. They're just they won't budge. I don't know why, but there's clearly a lowering. And I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but just. But yeah, that was definitely on the ground. Someone from Reed's chat called the National Weather Service Midland on it, and they warned this. Oh, okay. That's crazy though that someone had to call them to warn it. So they pulled like a They did like a North Platte. I hope that now I'm kind of hoping. Well, I mean, I obviously don't want this to drop, but if I'm just hoping, like, seriously hoping that this doesn't drop, because if it does, then it doesn't look like they're gonna warn it in time. Because I mean, honestly, I don't know what they're doing. I don't see anything that's holding them back from warning this. Because if I were them, I'd definitely put a warning on this at least. Because based off of what we saw in Connor's stream, if you guys want to go see, yeah, Connor got a spectacular structure. Based off what Connor's looking at, you gotta give this a tornado warning, because the tornado honestly looks imminent with this. There's another Storm Chaser tornado page on YouTube. She's live right now, and she's on this. She's got a great view of this structure here. That's a massive lowering. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Ryan Scholl's on this as well. This is just beautiful. It's not on the ground, but oh, that might be a little funnel. We might have a funnel cloud developing, chat. Yeah, we might have a funnel cloud. I don't know if that is, but you can kind of see even some rain curtains circulating the main circulation, if that makes sense. Wow, so yeah, tornado's imminent with this. So treat this as a tornado warning. In fact, we're gonna draw our own tornado warning. A little silly idea here, but we're gonna do it anyways. Right, I'm gonna warn this tornado, or this supercell. It's gonna be a horrible polygon, but a little thin there, but let's do black, because you can't even see that color. I wanted to do red, because that's what a tornado warning color is, but I'm gonna have to use black here. Alright, so treat this like a tornado warning. West of Oil Center. Could there be a damaging wind event with severe storms tomorrow and Monday? ATZ Triple R showed an Oklahoma Boeing segment. I'm afraid Oklahoma's, Central Oklahoma, be on the lookout for Monday. I think that there could be a serious damaging wind bag to set up there. QLCS, possibly even a derecho-like event possible. So, yeah, I'm pretty concerned for that. Election day is showing it to continue to Illinois and Indiana. Yeah, I think it's possible it could definitely be a long track like that. Do you know the SPC will have a live 5 on Monday? What? Oh, level 5? No, they're not going to put it to high risk. High risks are usually used for, the deadliest and most destructive severe weather outbreaks in history that you talk about. But Not this event. This won't be that strong, but it could definitely be, yeah, like Severe Storm Filmer said, this could be a full-blown derecho event. I mean, this could definitely be an enhanced risk 3 out of 5, or a possibly even a moderate risk 4 out of 5. We just gotta continue to watch to see what happens. But man, you could just see that, on this road, we have more chasers that aren't, on Omega here. Just keep that in mind. We still have, I can bet you that we have chasers literally lined up on this road right now, because this is literally the perfect road. This is like the perfect road network here for storm chasing, because this cell is moving to the northeast. So this is going to be moving right in front of them to their west. So they can just sit on this road, look west, and if you want to take a gamble, you can actually ride 176 just a little bit more to the west, and then you can go down this road, and then you're right up close with this beast. But they've got a perfect view of this, so very good road network here for our chasers. The line shape should break down the Illinois border. I mean, looks like right around Illinois, Indiana is where we're going to see that kind of break up. Keep an eye on the squall line on top of the synoptic gusts in northern Ohio as well. Alright. Everyone like the stream. We're up to 7 likes. I'll probably be able to do an update tonight, just on the overall severe weather event tomorrow and into Monday, because we're going to see a regeneration of these storms. Let's also look here towards Seminole. We do have a cell that's starting to pop up here, so I don't think that this is the Hobbs one. Okay, yeah, so the Hobbs one is actually up here towards Denver City, but near Seminole here, unorganized, but we'll continue to watch it as it develops. Let's see if this was previously. This might have been previously a other stronger cell. No, this is actually starting to pop up now. So, yeah, we'll continue to watch this near Seminole here. Alright, but this could definitely start rotating as well as the Lovington Storm. In fact, Lovington Storm, look at this, 70 dBZs. Alright, so now we got a large hail core developing on the Lovington Storm. Alright, and if this starts rotating too, then this could also warrant a tornado warning. Horrible radar coverage. But yeah, that's a big hail core. Let's look at what do we need to look at? Vertically integrated liquid here. Yeah, maxed out. Much more impressive hail core though, I'd say. West of Oil Center though. Oh wow, okay, so this is starting to wrap up here. This could definitely be rain wrapped. And then look at that rotation. Warn this. Come on. What are they doing? Sub to Mr. Rizzler. Yes, sir. How come Davison live? Yeah, he's not home. Davis isn't at work. He's not at work. So Ethan, he's Severe Storm Filmer. He's not at work. He's 14. I mean, maybe a few 14-year-olds work, but he's not working a job right now. He has some like band thing. I think. I don't know. He's out of the house. I'll text him though, to see if he's here. Yeah, there was a tornado earlier today. Ridiculous inflow tail on Connor's View. Yeah, that is wild. What I saw earlier. I mean, maybe it got a little bit better, so we'll actually go look at that now. But yeah, the inflow tail on this cell seems to be insane right now. Alright, we did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning. This is for our oil center storm now. This is a massive polygon here. So they reissued a severe thunderstorm warning now, including Hobbs. So Hobbs is about to get hit again by another severe thunderstorm. They finally aren't sleeping, so they're doing something at least. It's not like they're not watching the system, But at least they're keeping their eye on this. So now they can see that we're seeing strong rotation with this, and they can warn it. That's what we need to make sure. But this is going out for Hobbs here. Alright, this is for Central Lee County in southeastern New Mexico. Golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Alright, with the tornado possible tag still on there. Still a considerable thunderstorm. Look at this rotation. That is a classic couplet there. But Oil Center, Monument, and Dean. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Hobbs and State Line. Look at this. Okay, this might be on the ground. Hold on, let's see. Do we have a CC drop? No CC drop yet, but look at that. Look at that rotation. That is strong rotation. Alright, guys. No more jokes. We gotta focus on this. This is gonna be a serious situation. Let's see. Okay, so Connor's actually on the move. Alright, so this thing is about to touch down, honestly. That new radar scan looks very concerning. I think, are they trying to get ahead of it? Let's see. You can see the RFD wrapping around on radar. Yeah. It does have the tornado possible tag. But yeah, look at this, guys. This is strong rotation. Look at this. Gates gate shear. Wow. So we have Gates gate shear of over 100 miles per hour. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so Gates gate shear is right around 100 miles per hour. Such a non-violent rotation. I wouldn't say it's I mean, I guess it's not violent, but it's very strong rotation. I don't know if what you mean by that is that it's not strong rotation, because this is very strong. It's not me to pull that up. But yeah, this is going to be moving to the northeast, about to cross Highway 176, moving towards Oil Center, and then past Oil Center. I think this might go south of Hobbs. No, this is, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think it's moving like this, so I don't know. It's either moving. It could go south of Hobbs. That's the only thing that we're hoping. Oil Center seems like a tiny population center. It's little. It's like a road. Oil Center's not even really a town. It's just kind of a road. Oh, there we go. They tornado warned this. Finally. Alright, so we did just get a new tornado warning. This includes Oil Center, Monument. It does not include Hobbs. Alright, but this is radar indicated. Still for golf ball size hill. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 13 miles west of UC Airport, or 17 miles west of moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Tornado and golf ball size hail. Yeah, finally tornado warning. This is for East Central Lee County in southeastern New Mexico. We do have an airport.
Eunice.
Alright, but that is very strong rotation. This really looks like it could be on the ground any second by now. No CC drop yet. But look at that hook echo starting to develop. That RFD's probably blasting right now. This is near Eunice Airport. We could definitely see this tornado go in this direction. But Oil Center and areas north of Eunice. this little feature. I don't know if that's a hook I go developing further, but if that is, then it's a little concerning. Alright, well now it just glitched out. This is contaminated, so that's unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna be posting this on X. I just want to make sure that they don't put this on the ground. Alrighty. There we go, new radar scan. Rotation still looks decently tight, very strong though. Oh, that might be debris. Alright, we might have this might be on the ground actually. I don't know. We'll have to see if that matches up with the next scan, because if that might, okay, so we might have a CC drop. Kevin, let me know. I don't think it is, but let me know if you think it is. But yeah, I don't know if that's a CC drop or not. Kopic just seen 46. Alright, it's on the ground. Alright, Brandon Kopic just said it's on the ground. Okay, I'm gonna go look at Brandon Kopic right now. Alright, so we apparently have a tornado off the ground, moving toward Oil Center, New Mexico. We'll just have to see if they push this to observed. But I'm gonna go right to Brandon, look at, let's see. I think it's rain wrapped. Yeah, that's definitely rain wrapped. Connor's on it right now. Who'd you say had it? Was it, see, Corey had it, or Brandon Kopic? Yeah. Yeah, it's on the ground. Okay. Tornado on the ground. Right now. Yep. Alright, on the ground. Moving towards oil center. We have chasers all over this, so we'll probably get reports in. Let's throw in reports here, actually, so we can see. Those are outages. I don't know why. Alright, there's our first tornado report. Multiple pictures, or what was that, 5 o'clock? Hold on. I don't know if is that from our first, is that from this tornado? Because this said it was at 5:05. I don't know, it might be. Or is that from a previous tornado? I should probably put this to... Hold on. One moment, guys. Well, I'm trying to figure this out. Why can't I find it? Hold on. Hold. What the heck? Spotter network. It's this. Oh. I don't know. Alright, there we go. Last 30 minutes. Yeah, so that report is actually old, so that was not a report of the tornado being on the ground. Still radar indicated. Jack said that Jack alts, replying to him. Yeah, it was definitely on the ground, at least for a little bit, but I don't know if it's on the ground right now, but it was definitely on the ground. So Weston, this will go PDS if it goes towards Hobbs. It will not go PDS. I'll say that right now. Unless it gets very strong, but this is not going PDS. I doubt it's not gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be higher than EF1 unless it gets stronger, because this is impacting such a rural area. There's pretty much no homes in the path of this. Literally no homes. Yeah, maybe there were like a few homes over here on this road, but that's pretty much it. Alright, oh, there we go. Alright, it's observed. Just got the notification. So this is now a observed tornado. This is on the ground, moving towards oil center. So that was debris. So now we do have a CC drop as well. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. But this is, otherwise this is either way it's on the ground. Very tight rotation in there. Take cover now. You called it? I mean, all the chasers had it on their streams, so. Already. Oh, forgot to turn on my green screen. Or, green screen, my, ring light. I don't know why I thought it was a... I mean, I knew it was a ring light, but I don't know why it said it was a green screen. It was like a brain fart. Bad one, though. There we go. Alright, rotation just got a little bit more strong, so this is going right for Oil Center, unfortunately. Now, Oil Center is a very unpopulated area. In fact, it's probably just a road here. But it's going in that direction, so. From Chaser Patrick, Pineda might have had it, but Soul Copic is the best view of this. Alright. Alright, we did just get into a severe thunderstorm warning. Let's check out where that is. Should be flashing. I don't know why it's not. Where is that at? It's probably somewhere random. Oh, alright, didn't pop up, but there it is. So that's north of Lovington. Alright, that was actually previously a supercell that was warned, and I guess they just let that expire, but now it's warned again. So they rewarned this now for $half size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, also with the tornado possible tag. Very little weak rotation there, but we'll watch it. Okay, and then we gotta go back down to our Hobbs tornado, which is currently on the ground right now. Near, oh, Davis is live. Davis is live, chat. Yeah, so that warning Davis just confirmed was actually different. Or that, excuse me, that, report was a different tornado. Max seat on the ground. Alright. Just trying to contact Davis to see if he wants to hop on here. Alright, but still got that tornado near Oil Center ongoing right now. You got big winds here in East Texas. Nice. Yeah, I think we do have that cold front that's pushing these storms. It will probably extend this tornado warning into Texas, so we'll see that if it does end up happening. But yeah, near Eunice and Oil Center, big tornado, or I guess not a big tornado, but we got a tornado on the ground. Oop, did not mean to put that up, but we did just get a glimpse of the storm. I did not mean to bring that up. Meant to click on Oil Center to drag my mouse, but okay. And I didn't see this, but we did also get a special weather statement, including the eastern side of the Oklahoma City metroplex here. It was for that line. They did not warn it, but they did issue this special weather statement. Look at that sharp contrast. That's where we have the potential very strong winds near Shawnee or Tecumseh. Alright, so I'd watch out for this, because this could definitely be producing some isolated damage and wind gusts. Very close to getting warned, I'd say. Wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. Gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Alright, well, this warning is going to expire in 5 minutes. We'll see what they're going to do with this. I don't know what happened, but the area of rotation that looks more concerning is down here. But this isn't even where the tornado's at. So confused. Yeah, at this point, that's a full-blown hook echo. Nasty supercell. Yeah, all our chasers now bailing to Eunice to get away from this thing. Jones. How is this a city? Jones City is a road. You could call it Jones, but how is it a city? That's wild. Jones City, but a road. I don't think I've ever heard someone call a road a city. We got 3 people in here, 9 likes. Let's get this stream to 10 likes, and yeah. But right now we are covering severe weather breaking out here across sections of New Mexico and eventually into the Texas Panhandle here. Alright, but we've got a tornado currently on the ground south of Oil Center and to the north and west of Eunice. Just look at it, and they may put a new tornado warning on this. Yeah, this is going to expire in 3 minutes, so we'll probably see them issue another tornado warning ahead of this. I don't know if it's going to be still on the ground, but even if it's not, it'll probably still be, a tornado warned. So here, and it'll probably end up going into Texas, because this is getting ready to cross the border. This is moving to the north and east. will eventually go over towards Seminole, but I don't know if it's gonna be, even a tornado warned storm by the time it gets there. I'm gonna go check X and see if we have any updates by our chasers. Just to make sure that this is still on the ground, because I know they'll probably be issuing, frequent updates on whatever they see out there. I don't see anything else yet. Alright, so this cell now is up to 70 DBZs again. So that's concerning, but we now have very large hail falling on this. We already did have large hail, but you can see we do apparently have 70 DBZ values here. Over 70 DBZs, look at this. 73 DBZs there. So, appears that we have very large hail. Wow, okay, so they let that tornado warning expire. So we'll see if they reissue one. They've got to do it right now, though. Okay, so as of right now, this is an unwarned tornado if it's still on the ground, but they could still reissue one. What I would do is if this is not on the ground anymore, I'd just reissue another tornado warning, but just have it as a radar indicated. But this is producing very large hail now. So, we're gonna get some big hail near Nadine, or even south of Monument. But yeah, this is that hail core is going right for Nadine and Warren. Alright, but the tornadic part of this cell here is gonna be north of Eunice. I haven't checked velocities in a while. Alright, it's all contaminated, but last non-contaminated scan had still pretty tight and strong rotation in there. Look at that. So, I don't know. I'm gonna go back to Brain Kopic and see if he's still got this on the ground. It looks like they're not gonna issue another tornado warning, which I think is just lazy. It's hard to tell, but I don't think this is on the ground anymore. Yeah, but why are they not? It might not be on the ground, but why are they not issuing another tornado warning? I mean, it's not like they need to push it to observe for the next one, but why not have another one for radar indicate? I mean, it could definitely just touch down again. I don't know, but as of right now, it looks like it's not on the ground. I still don't know why they're not reissuing another tornado warning for this. Still makes absolutely no sense. I'm sleeping on us today. But South Monument still got 2 pixels here of 70 plus dBzs. 70 dB, 72, right there. Hey, 10 likes. How about that? Appreciate it. Everyone new here, hit the subscribe button. We'll be doing severe weather coverage live here on this channel for the next couple of days because we do have more severe weather to talk about. But Weston's back playing Madden on your Xbox while it's raining in Oklahoma. Yeah, you actually you have a pretty nasty squall line moving towards your location, actually, Weston. So I would look out your window, honestly, if I were you, and just, take a look at what's going on out there. If you can report for me, that would be cool. Let's see. Well, that's moving south of you. Okay, so, just some rain, for you, because I know you're near Tulsa, I think. Yeah, okay, so this is the squall line's gonna actually be moving south of you, so you don't need to worry about anything. So back towards 2 severe warning cells. Alright, near Hobbs, our tornado seems to be lifted at this point. We do have a Lovington cell here that's still trying to produce a tornado. But as of right now, it doesn't look like it's got any strong rotation. Well, maybe a little bit in there, but we really got to watch out for this one. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is now warned for lime-sized hail. Oh, wow. Okay, so this has gotten very much worse. This is now warned for 2-inch size hail. So this is lime-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds, and still got the tornado possible tag. I would go ahead and issue another tornado warning. I don't know about you, but this looks pretty darn strong and very, very tight. So I think this speaks for itself. You'll still report? Sounds good. What are they doing? But yeah, this looks very strong. Still, very dangerous. And that 70 dBz that we saw on radar now is confirmed here, so that means that we have lime-sized hail falling. So, if these chasers are moving north, doing the dangerous decision to get ahead of, in the path of this cell, then maybe we'll start to see how big this hail kind of is. But this next radar scan really shows that this is completely rain-wrapped. Did not mean to click on base velocity, but that kind of does show how strong rotation is, even high up in the atmosphere, high up in the clouds there. High res velocity though, look at that. It's high rotation still. Man, just everything keeps glitching. It's so annoying. But now this is past Oil Center. This is moving right for Jones City. But 100% rain wrapped by now. I mean, it's gotta be raining like crazy right now in oil centers. It's probably torrential downpours right now out there. But this circulation is gonna be moving towards Jones City shortly. It looks very close to being on the ground. I don't know why they don't have another tornado warning. It's like they've been so inactive today. It's almost as if they want to just, put all the work into, National Weather Service in Midland, I guess, because, well, I don't know, maybe it is Midland, but I think there's a National Weather Service office there, but, it's like they're just trying to hand the baton, but, early, and just, put all the work on the next National Weather Service office. I don't know. It's been an interesting day, I'll say that. We've been live for Let's see, over an hour. We've been live for almost an hour and a half. It's been a pretty successful stream, I'd say. 11 likes up here. Alright, I really doubt that our Lovington cell is going to do much as it moves towards Plain, Texas, but still gotta watch this Hobbs storming this Jones City and Eunice. I don't know why I'm banging my leg on the chair. Still a considerable storm though. Strong velocities. Wait for our next scan to come in. Just scouting YouTube and X to see if we have any confirmation of if this is on the ground anymore. Because it sure looks like it's doing something. Nasty hook echo though, near Eunice. They've got to reissue at least a new severe thunderstorm warning, because this is going to be moving out of the polygon soon. And then, I mean, they should have issued a tornado warning right after the last one expired, but looks like they're not going to. Alright, new radar scan coming in. Still looks like pretty much the same here with tight and strong rotation. But yeah, RFD seems to be kicking in pretty good with this. That was a horrible line. What the heck? What even happened? Alright, oh wow. So, we did just get a new flash flood warning. This is including Hobbs. Okay, so this is great that they're doing this. They just put Hobbs under a flash flood warning here. Alright, this is radar indicated, but this is for pretty much everyone around Hobbs for East Central Lee County and southeastern New Mexico. At 5:26 p.m. Mountain Time, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 2 inches in 1 hour. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Flash flooding of small creeks, streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Hobbs, Nadine, Monument, Humboldt City, Lee County Regional Airport, and Industrial Air Park. Turn around and don't drown. Stay alive, don't drive. I called it. I kind of did. I mean, Hobbs, keep in mind, Hobbs had a tornado on the ground, in this area, near, pretty much kind of back towards Monument, but there was a tornado that seemed to be moving towards Hobbs earlier, related to a cell that went right through Hobbs. That's all the way up here near Denver City, alright? But then we're getting more rain, getting drenched out here, so usually when you get two cells that, come in back to back in one area, you get a flash flood warning, so that's why we see them make the move there. But that's not a surprise, and that's definitely good on their part for issuing that. EAS immediate broadcast requested flash flood warning. Yeah. What's up, Mr. Twister? What's up? How's it going? Alright, still no tornado warning as this next scan comes in. I don't know what they're doing. But, yeah, flash flood warning for Hobbs. But our area of rotation should be moving, pretty much right to the, Texas, New Mexico border there, north of Jones City. So we'll have to watch that, very, very closely. Still a very unpopulated area here, but still gotta watch that for, if we do get any tornado. Once again, we had one earlier, it was on the ground. Apparently had multiple vortices, but seems to be just some tight rotation at this point. Our Livingston cell is trying to stay alive, and it's not doing much. Maybe a tiny hail core, who knows? Quarter-size hail is possible to fall in here near Prairie View, but not nearly as strong as our Hobbs and Eunice storm, which definitely needs another tornado warning. And there you go. Look at this hook echo here. That's a textbook signature there, and also you have another pixel of 70 dB Z-skew. That's 72 dB Z. So extreme large hail and possible tornado with this. I'm about to screenshot that. That is textbook. Wow. It's been trying and trying. Trying to keep up with it as it happens. This is honestly all we've got going on right now. Nothing else is really happening other than our Lovington storm and our Eunice storm. If we're gonna stay live just for the Eunice storm, and if this starts to weaken out, then we'll wrap up the live. But this is for, just to clarify, this is the only reason why I'm live right now, because I could be eating dinner right now, but it's a very intense situation, very important situation, so that's the only reason why I'm still live. Trust me, I want to eat dinner right now, but I'm not going to bring it down on stream and eat it, because that's just not professional, and that's just not something that I would do, but trust me, I do want to eat dinner. Dude, this hail core is just becoming massive right now. This is, honestly, unfortunately for me eating dinner, but also for the people out here, this is just getting stronger and stronger. They could push this to, what would the next size up be? Tennis ball size hail. This is getting close to being indestructible, honestly. I mean, keep in mind, baseball size hail is indestructible, and this is, only a little bit smaller than baseball size hail. and we also got that tornado aspect of it, which rotation seems to be broadening out, but still very strong. Alright, well, this is now going to be entering Texas as we speak. But yeah, very strong supercell here. Still moving towards Seminole. We thought that it probably wouldn't be able to make it that far, but at this point, looking like it will. This is also in radar hole, so we may still have strong rotation. Yeah, this is in a very unfortunate radar hole. So there is definitely, if we had a radar site a little bit closer to here, we'd definitely probably see some better imagery. But yeah, strong rotation is still still looking like we're hanging on to that. That makes sense. I think it's contamination. We still have strong rotation, but I think this just scan alone is contaminated. The next scan should be good. Because I think it's in the way of, like, the beam direction for some reason. I don't know, but... Oh, wow, okay, there we go. New tornado warning. That scared the heck out of me. Oh, wow. That is warned for tennis ball size hail. Okay. So this is still radar indicated, but that is, wow, okay, so, that is warned for tennis ball size hail. That's, 2.5 inches in diameter there. Called it again, but, alright, it's pretty easy to point out here. You got a massive hail core, multiple spots here of, 70 plus DBZs. I mean, this is just an absolutely monstrous, cell here, but finally, that is for, what is that? I think that's the New Mexico National Weather Service, but look at that heck of a hail core there. Monstrous storm right here. But they finally did reissue a tornado warning. This was the right time to do it, if any time, but yeah, we'll see what next velocity scans look like, but this is going into Texas, not including Seminole, but, I mean, look at that. That is tennis ball size hail. Southeastern Lee County and southeastern New Mexico, northwestern Andrews County in western Texas, and southwestern Gaines County in western Texas. Till 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles northeast of Eunice, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado, and tennis ball size hail. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of southeastern Lee, northwestern Andrews, and southwestern Gaines counties. Please move to a substantial shelter if you find yourself in the path of this possible tornado. Alright, finally, our Lovington cell is beginning to die out, so that'll probably just end up expiring here, but we still need to watch our Eunice tornado. Alright, still a very impressive hill core. Once again, tennis ball size hill, and a radar indicated. Once Texas gets the National Weather Service on, it will finally get a tornado warning to try to protect people. I mean, I think I probably read that late, but we got one. Thankfully. Lightning activity really starting to pick up within this cell here. Alright, we did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning. This is, wow, that's huge. That's including Seminole. Oh my goodness, that's a destructive. Okay, so this is They jumped the gun. This is now warned for large apple-sized hail. That is 3 inches in diameter. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have a destructive severe thunderstorm. Expires in 1 hour and 6 minutes. Still tornado possible tag. Hail of 3 inches or larger. Large apple size and winds of 60 miles per hour. That's for East Central Lee County, Northwestern Andrews County, and Western Gaines County in western Texas. This is a destructive storm. 3-inch hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts. People and animals outdoor will be severely injured, and I'd add or killed. Expect shattered windows, extensive damage to roofs, siding, and vehicles. Oh my gosh. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from a severe thunderstorm. The storm is producing large hail. Seek shelter now inside a sturdy structure and stay away from windows. Tornado watch remains in effect. That is insane. That is actually crazy. I did not expect that. I mean, I thought it was definitely a very real chance that it would go to baseball-sized hail, but they didn't go. They went right to destructive with, it was either way going to be destructive, but they went right to large apple-sized hail. That is 3 inches in diameter. That is absolutely crazy. Oh, okay, so apparently the 3-inch hail is observed, so we have confirmation that the hail size is at least 3 inches in diameter. That is wild. Holy crap. Man. Screenshotting that. Oof. Very rarely do you hear the wording large apple-sized hail. This is a heck of a supercell, man. And this has been doing its thing for quite a long time now. See, we've been live for we're probably approaching 2 hours or something right now. I haven't checked in a while, but it's all we watched this from the start. We watched this from its beginning to now where we are now. But man, that's crazy. Look at this little feature here. That is weird. And it's like hanging down towards Eunice. I don't know if I've ever seen something like that. I mean, I don't know what it is, but it's like, I don't know, it's like hold on. Wow, that could be our inflow tail. Wow, I just realized that could be our inflow tail. Literally showing up on radar. I don't know, I could be wrong, but look at that. That is crazy. Everything about this storm is crazy, I'll just say that much, but this is a destructive storm here, warned for large apple-sized hail. This is probably the biggest hail a lot of people out here have seen before. Nasty hook on this. The sky is dark bluish hue, and one of Reed's team chasers got slammed by hail. Oh my gosh. They're probably the ones that reported the large apple-sized hail. That's just crazy that the sky's a nasty dark bluish hue. You'll usually see green, but dark blue is crazy. Can't imagine what it's looking like. But yeah, that is a nasty hook for sure. But yeah, I mean, hail can definitely. I mean, the hail to this size can fall out of the sky at, very, very high rates. We're talking about, up to 100 miles per hour. Alright, we did just get a new radar scan here. It's pretty much looks the same, just a lot more precipitation put in there. Oof. Big hailer. Gorilla Hill. Alright, so that last severe warning did finally expire, and our Lovington storm now is non-severe warning. So this is the only storm that we need to watch, and unfortunately, it happens to be a destructive storm, also tornado warned, and that destructive storm is warned for large apple-sized hail. So it looks like we're going to be live here for at least another hour, so that's great, and looks like I'm not going to be able to have dinner for a while. Wonderful. Look at that sucker. But this is now in Texas, officially. It's still raining in Hobbs, which is pretty wild, but there's a flash flood warning in effect. This expires in 60 minutes, so 1 hour. Yeah, hail threat is observed. It's kind of weird. You don't usually see, 3-inch size hail, but then only 60 mile per hour wind gusts. You'd think this is at least like 70. But I mean, winds weren't really a huge concern today. It was more or less the hail and also the tornado threat. I mean, there were definitely some strong winds today. We had reports of 70 to 80 mile per hour winds today, but the hail has just been crazy. Alright, radar coverage is slowly getting better, but this is pretty much the closest we're going to get to the Midland radar site. So yeah, if you're confused why the severe thunderstorm warning has a different hail size from the tornado warning, is because they issued it after the tornado warning. So that just means that the hail core got a little bit stronger prior or after the tornado warning was issued. Oh. Okay, so Storm Chaser Corey Gherkin has a visual on this, trying to get ahead of the storm. So he's down here on I think this is Highway 181, and I think they just said they're radioed in that they're making the decision to try to jump north and get ahead of this. So I don't know if they get themselves caught up in the thick of it. If it kind of meets up with them, then we'll probably get to see really how big this hail is. This tornado warning is going to expire in 12 minutes, so they'll have to reissue another one. That's actually going to be interesting to see, but we're yet to get another velocity scan. There we go. It's actually looking a little bit less tight here. Very strong, though, still, so I think we'll still have to definitely watch that. But I don't know. Maybe the tornado threat could be dying out with this. We'll see. But still a destructive storm here. Incredibly strong. But yeah, they're going up 181 and then trying to get on to, I think, 385. Maybe go up towards Seminole. They just want to get out ahead of it, which probably the best idea. It's not moving that fast. It's moving at 30 miles per hour, so they have time. I'm just so surprised that we're seeing 3-inch large apple-sized hail. I knew we were gonna get big hail, but nothing like this. This is definitely the dominant cell out of all. This is, honestly, this could go on for a long time unless these showers kind of wipe out the environment, because we still have, decent shear, but also, unless those showers wipe down the environment, we have a ton of moisture and instability left out here into the Texas Panhandle. So this storm pretty much has everything ahead of it to work with, because it's the dominant storm, so it's discrete, so it's controlling everything in the environment. But it's just got nothing ahead of it, so that's why. Okay, this is much weaker now. This is no longer destructive. Wow, that's crazy. In a matter of minutes, this went from being a 3-inch large apple-sized hail to now being a golf ball-sized hailstorm here, with the damage threat being considerable now. So this is no longer a destructive storm. The tornado warning, though, still has us at tennis ball-sized hail, though the hail core has gone relatively weaker. I guess I should say noticeably weaker, but this is now looking like it's on the weakening trend, which would be great, because that means I can eat dinner. And, yeah. So, hopefully this is going to start weakening out before it gets towards Seminole. But it seems like that's the case. We do have a few special weather statements. We have one to the south and west of Austin here in Texas, south of Fredericksburg. Looks like some decent lightning production with that. I don't think that's a hail spike, but if that is, then that's pretty impressive. That might be a hail spike. Wow, okay, so we might even have a hail spike here with this cell near Blanco, Texas. That's moving north here. And then we should have another one. Where is that at? Let's figure that out. Let's see here. It's near Harris, Texas, and that's right by Houston here. This even has a hook echo near a leaf, Meadows Place. No rotation with that though. This could definitely knock out some power though. I think we could definitely have some intense winds. If any of you have any questions, please be sure to let me know in the live chat. Be sure to be able to say hello or something. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the new year, so if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Caps 172, all is well. Alrighty. Well, interesting spot of rotation here. I don't know if maybe we have stronger rotation, and it's just contaminated, but we secretly have stronger, I mean, maybe stronger rotation in here than what's, pictured. If that's the case, then we still have a very intense situation unfolding. But if not, then this doesn't look nearly as concerning as it was because it's just so broad at this point, I guess. But this is expiring in 6 minutes. So honestly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay live here for when this tornado warning expires. If they don't reissue one and the storm continues to look like it's weakening out, I'm going to go up and eat dinner and finish off the stream because we've been here there's no way we haven't been here for an hour. We've been here for an hour and 52 minutes, so almost 2 hours here. We are live, so I'm ready to eat. I'm hungry. And if I need to go live again, then we'll do that, but we'll see. Okay, so they've actually canceled the tornado warning. So there's no longer a tornado warning on the system here, or on the cell, and now we only have our considerable severe thunderstorms. So things are looking much better here, and it looks like we're going to be able to end the live here soon. Yeah, basically everything is looking like it's gonna move off to the west, and that's pretty much what we're gonna see for the rest of the night, honestly. Okay, can you guys still hear me? My mom opened the door. I thought she was saying to come up for dinner or something. Look at this little sneaky hail spike going right up through Hobbs. It's interesting to see. Still a very large hail, no doubt, with this. See you, Jack. Alright, well, I'm going to stay here live for just a couple more minutes, probably until about 8 o'clock my time. Then I'll have to leave. If anything crazy happens, if this storm ends up strengthening anymore, or we get another tornado warning, I'll obviously try to get live here again on YouTube. But other than that, I hope you guys have a good day. So, another severe weather event is expected tomorrow. We do have another slight risk, pretty much for the same general area here. Alright, we can actually pull that up for a second. So, day 2 outlook here. This is for tomorrow. We have another slight risk, pretty much just shifted a little bit to the east, including areas of northern Texas and southern Oklahoma. We do have also another 5% tornado threat. That's pretty broad. So, expect another live stream if we do get any tornado warnings, and if I can go live tomorrow. Then obviously we have that 15% damage wind threat, and then also another 15% large hail threat. So I think we'll probably get another tornado watch tomorrow, also for the same, kind of similar hazards there of being large hail and a few isolated tornadoes. Day 3, this is Monday. This is what everyone's very concerned about. This is what I'm primarily concerned about. We have a very broad slight risk, right? Parameters have been close to being maxed out for most of the slight risk areas. We'll have to continue to watch this, but this has the potential to be a significant outbreak, and basically just gotta continue to watch to see what the models show for that. Alright, so this storm looks a lot less impressive. So I think once this next radar scan comes in, as long as it's weaker than this one, I'm gonna end off the live stream. So I appreciate all of you for coming to watch. It's been a very successful live stream. We're live here for over 2 hours. We were able to cover a destructive, this storm being destructive, this storm dropping a tornado. We pretty much covered the entire lifespan of this storm, so that was pretty cool. But this was a very successful live, and I appreciate all of you that stuck around here to watch me do my thing. But yeah. Waiting for the next skin to come in. These chasers are getting very close to the cell. It's officially 8 o'clock. Waiting on this next scan. If you guys want to stay on for a little bit longer, my friend Dave says whether he's live still covering this storm, so go over to his channel and he'll be continuously giving you more live coverage of the cell. But just to give you kind of a background image, we have literally nothing else out here. The rest of these are thunder showers that are non-severe, so this is the only thing we need to be concerned about, and this is looking like it's on the weakening trend, so yeah. Dave is still alive. Let's see. Yep, still alive. Man, he's got 15 watching. That guy just grinds and grinds. And we are about to lose, I believe, an hour of time, which is really annoying. Is it 2 hours? I don't know. I don't even remember. But we're about to lose an hour or two of time here, so that's going to be annoying, but whatever. Alright, I think we're going to get a new scan in soon. Maybe we just did. Yeah, I think we did just get a new scan. So, everything pretty much looks the same with this system here. Alright, pretty big hill core, Nat Seal Gecko. Velocities, still relatively strong, but I think they're starting to broaden out. So, we're gonna end off the live stream here. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed tuning in. Alright, it was a very successful live stream, but I'm glad I was able to cover this storm and pretty much the entirety of the second half of this event. So, once again, I appreciate all of you for coming to watch, and I will see you guys in the